And a Kickstarter was shared with me that's called the Space Safe, the first real smart safe. The person who shared it said, a new, quote, smart safe seems like a terrible idea to me. It has a backup key, but no details given, or if the key use triggers an alarm to the app. So a quick overview of the Space Safe Kickstarter here. It has a very large touchscreen with biometric fingerprint reader with a key backup. It is powered by USB-C and an internal battery that will take over in case of power loss. Can be bolted down, has an interior USB ports for charging devices stored inside. Internal and external cameras will receive periodic over-the-air updates if connected to Wi-Fi. Also has an app for iPhone and Android with alerts, logging, and the ability to view the cameras. My impression of their focus here creating this device is summed up by this quote. We wanted to create a product that was beautiful, clean, and practically invisible. They appear to be more concerned with selling you on a good-looking product with a fancy app than giving you any details on the actual security of the product. All the security references are pretty vague, and the only prototype shown is a crude wood mock-up. All other visuals appear to be computer-generated. They do say that they will be using 256-bit AES encryption when people ask about the security. When I first looked at the site, I'm pretty sure I saw what was referenced as a radio mode to disguise it as a radio. That's not there now when I look, but it does say that, when placed on a shelf, it looks like a tablet. So to keep thieves away, the plan is to make it look like expensive electronics that thieves might want. It also, in their fact, they go through a few things. First of all, it is not fire or waterproof at all. It's not fire rated at all. They say the safe will have temperature and humidity sensors to be proactive rather than reactive. Fireproof safes only keep your valuables protected for a short amount of time, and from what we have learned, most people never run into a burning building to get their safe. Yeah, duh. That would be stupid. Anyway, which means that by the time the fire ends, it is usually too late and the safe will have melted. Some safes last for 15 minutes, others for an hour. Therefore, by having sensors, you will be able to instantly know when the temperature hits your target, and you will even be able to notify the authorities before the fire spreads. First of all, fireproof safes are never designed to withstand a continued long-duration fire. They're supposed to be there just to protect your stuff until the fire department can hopefully get it contained and put out and protect the contents inside. Second of all, for alerting to fires, your fire alarms or your smoke alarms would be more efficient at notifying you of a fire. I would think if your first indication of a fire in your house is a significant temperature increase, you're probably too late. And since the safe isn't going to be at all fire or water resistant, in that case, your valuables are going to be a total loss. So I don't buy their little explanation there. The unit does have a key backup if the electronic systems fail. When they mention that in the fact, they say, we plan on sending our safe to lockpicking lawyer. If he recommends we make changes to our lock, we will. But that's it. That's the only reference besides saying it has it. There's no pictures or description of the lock that they plan to use at all. Nothing. Internal and external cameras. They don't store any recordings, only stream over Wi-Fi to the company's servers and hence to the app. With the optional monthly subscription, recordings can be stored on their servers, but not locally. So you have to have a continuing subscription to be able to basically know who broke into your safe after the fact, or who attempted to break into your safe. When they address the how secure is the camera feed, they say, great question. Our software and back-end developers have worked with some very large companies, just to name a few, and they name drop BMW, IBM, Lindgas, Clarins, Omentel, and Vodafone. And they say, we trust it is very secure. They trust it's very secure. Meaning they haven't validated it in any way. Just because the developers worked for those companies doesn't mean anything. We don't know the types of projects they worked on there or why they left. Since most of these types of safes are used in bedrooms and, as they show, in the closet, I would be quite concerned about the security of the video feed and storage myself. And that's where I'll leave that one.